All right. Thanks for downloading this episode. Before we get started,
or watching it.
Yeah, or watching it, I should say. So first time we're ever doing this. We're filming one, recording at the same time. So if we don't look at the camera the whole time, we apologize. But yeah, we got Cody Reece in here, MMA fighter, amateur still.
Yeah, still amateur. 3-0.
3-0.
Yeah, we all actually went to high school at Mount Pleasant. So
as crazy as it is, yeah, we all went to high school together. So it's pretty. We've never done. Is this first in person interview?
Yeah, we haven't done a in person one yet. We usually do on the soundboard right here that you guys normally don't see.
Yeah, all the stuff you normally don't see. Sorry, it's not really. Like I said, we don't normally record them. So, but so just tell us a little bit first of all about how you got into MMA. I know you wrestled in high school, because I wrestled too. So.
Well, I mean, y'all already know I was playing football in college. So when I was playing football in college, I came home. I didn't want to train. I wanted to do something cardio-wise. I saw a gym in Hobbs Gym out in Concord. Just went in there and just to work out. But what really got me into it was when my dad died. I kind of just like lost touch with football. Just went downhill. Got into things I shouldn't have got into. With drinking and stuff. But when he passed away, I had no choice to come back home. So football was like already done. So I started to get back into training because I was gaining a lot of weight, and I was training, and I liked Hobbs and everything. And then I started going to this place in Harrisburg. Horace Gracie, the coach up there, Snake, went in there, man. I saw a dude get knocked out. I said, "This is the place for me. I got all this anger. I'm ready to go."
That sounds like a good fit.
Yeah, man. I came in there and I was a little drunk. I ain't gonna lie, but I was like ready to go. So he's like, "Why don't you come in Saturday?" I said, "All right, I'll come in Saturday." I had this dude training for Fight Lab. He's a title fight, Chase something. He only fought one time. He's like, "So you're a wrestler?" I said, "Yeah, I'm a wrestler." It's like, "All right, why don't you get in there and wrestle this dude?" Well, this dude started punching me, and I started getting real pissed off. Couldn't figure out why. And then, so then I finally got in and got a couple takedowns, and I was hooked from there. And then everyone else around me were like, "Dude, you're a good wrestler," and I just kept on getting on with it. And then she kept on, my fiance kept on pushing me to fight and just compete. I said, "Yeah, I'll compete one time." I went to Wilmington and got my first fight, and that was fun. It was easy win. Then the second fight,
we actually watched it.
Yeah.
Somebody like live streamed it on Facebook that night, and we were actually just like, I don't know what we were doing. We were doing something that night, and somebody live streamed it.
How'd you get booked? Like, how does that process go?
So I don't handle all that stuff. I didn't handle that stuff at all. My first 3 fights, I let my coach say, "Hey, when you're ready, go ahead."
Oh, okay. I didn't think about that. They probably help you with that.
Yeah. Snake, he's really good about getting people in, but he was like really picky. Like if you didn't train for like a very long time, usually he waited till a year. Like I was only 3 months in.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so like he just see I was competing with people. And during the time, I didn't know this dude named Jordan Rinaldi was a UFC fighter. So like we're both like, he's definitely dominating me, but you can see the competitiveness in each other.
And you were just sparring with him and stuff like every day?
Oh yeah,
okay.
Oh yeah. And he saw that I was trying to compete and trying to get better. And he was like, and I was like 3 months in. He's like, why don't you fight in August? I said, okay. And that was in Wilmington. Never been to Wilmington, so I was like, yeah, I like to travel over there. So I fought that at 170, and it was a wrap from there. Because after that fight, 2 months, not even a month, probably almost 2 months, I got into one Hickory to fight for it. And that was very interesting. I was supposed to cut the 55.
Where do you walk around that?
Oh, like 180, 190.
Oh, serious?
Yeah. So, but at the time I was only fighting 170, and I'm still learning the whole dieting stuff, and that is very complicated.
Sounds very difficult. You gotta get like a lot of dudes just get somebody that just totally does that all out.
Oh yeah. I don't mess with it. My girl does that, man. If it was up to me, I'd be eating pies all the time.
She's sitting right over there, so we keep looking over there. Shout out to her for doing this diet.
Yeah, man. Hey, salad gets rough.
Eating it every day.
Is that really pretty much all you eat? Salad and like a bunch of other greens and stuff?
Oh, dude, I went to eating nothing but carbs. You know, for football, you get jacked.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, that's what
You know,
like
like
everybody wants.
it was all good. You drinking beer and carbs and everything's together. You know, you're like, hey, I get jacked and you lift all the time. You know, but then you go to this, you're running all the time. And you're like, God, this sucks. And then like 3 miles is like starts getting rough, and then you start eating these salads, and you're like, this it just sucks. Like everything's like low carbs, high protein, like no sugar, no sweets. It's hard. It's not something you want to do all the time.
Yeah, you pretty much don't have to start doing it to how far out. Like you just start.
I do
doing
it
a few
2
weeks.
months out because I'm still trying to learn it.
Yeah, you don't want to wait till some of these guys like 2 weeks out. Like some guys wait till a week out. You don't want to do that.
No, like now, like Jordan and I've got a couple other guys.
Just start like 2 weeks before or something.
Yeah, like Jordan Ronaldo, he has his own. You know, he's sponsored by FitFuel, and he starts out by like a month out. But it's just crazy. Like he's like 160 and he cuts, and he fought his last fight in 145.
Cuts 20 pounds.
Yeah, dude, he's like ripped up. You're like, dude, this dude's like
I don't think I
legit.
could cut that much weight.
It's hard.
Water.
It's a mental. Yeah, water's like the biggest key.
Saunas and water and
water weight.
running.
So much water weight.
Saunas
Do
like
you use saunas?
I did the sauna, man, and that's hard.
Yeah, that's
I cut 9 pounds in the sauna one time, and I was very grumpy, and then I went without food for like 24 hours. That was hard. No food, no water. That's when stuff gets real. That's when you start seeing stuff, and you're like, dude, this is weird.
Should I just move up a weight class?
Yeah, you start thinking, is this worth it, you know? And then you get in there, and it's just like, all right. That's what my 3rd fight, that's what happened. Like, I cut 9 pounds. I was like, man, is this worth it? I got in there, and after I got all hydrated and stuff. No, we laid the day in of.
Oh.
So I had like...
There's no replenishment time that way.
That's like wrestling.
No. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's just like wrestling.
It is.
On a true, like, that's exactly what they weighed while they fought almost. Like,
jeez.
That's pretty cool, huh?
Oh, I mean, the weird thing is like, after that, then you can eat carbs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, you go eat pasta, and your body's like, whoa, time out. Like, what's going on here? You know, and then you're like...
tolerance almost.
What do y'all like just weigh in that morning, or...?
Yeah, amateurs, man, like, at different states is, like, they have different rules.
Okay.
So, like, Virginia, for example, they have, like, all pro rules. So, as an amateur...
Even for amateurs?
Yeah, I could throw an elbow. But, like, in North Carolina, you can't.
Oh,
in North Carolina, you can't throw knees. You only can throw punches to the face. So, you can't throw anything to the face other than a punch. So,
you can't kick somebody in the head?
No. South Carolina, you can do that. Virginia, you can do that. Other states have different rules.
But pro North Carolina, you can.
Oh, pro, yeah.
That's so like unusual. Like it has to be
Yeah.
amateur, and it has to be in North Carolina for the rules to be like that. That's kind of weird.
It is different, and it's just like the weight. That's the weighting thing. I mean, it's like pros all around the world. Every state
around the whole country, yeah.
Yeah, they weigh in day before.
I'm sure
But
that
like, amateurs is different for each state.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's gonna benefit some guys stylistically if you're a wrestler. Like the other people can't.
Oh, yeah.
Like kick you in the face. Like it's more basic striking, I guess.
That's how I broke my nose. Yeah, Jordan. Yeah, man,
It might be
Jordan
a little bit
Ronaldo.
better actually.
Yeah, Jordan Ronaldo. He broke my nose from that because like as a wrestler, I'm gonna shoot real quick. No, dude, you can't. You don't
You get
forget.
tagged coming in.
You can forget. Yeah, that's what happened, man. I got kneed and my nose was like over here.
Yeah.
I was like,
Jeez.
oh. They said, well, this is why you throw a combination. Like, you can just throw something out there and it's just, okay, now their hands are up. They're not thinking of getting shot on.
Yeah.
And then you don't do that and you're doing it at a high level, like the guys in the UFC, they're going to see it. They're going to see it a mile away.
How many pros y'all got in your gym?
We got Jordan Ronaldo, of course, he's in the UFC. He just won big. Then you got Jeremy, he's a professional. And that's it right now. But we got like high level guys though.
Yeah.
Like we got guys like Wayne Martin, like he's our striking coach. He can go pro. He could have gone pro. But you know, he's a family man and he has things he wants to do and he wanted to coach.
How old is he?
I don't know. I think he's in his 30s though.
Yeah, he could still do it if he wanted to. It sounds like.
Yeah, I mean, dude, he competes with Jordan Ronaldo too, man. Like
What weight is Jordan at?
Jordan fights at 45 now.
Oh,
He
okay.
fights at 145.
Pretty stacked division too.
Yeah, but I mean, he was doing okay in 155, and then I don't know his whole mind frame to it, but I think he thought he could do better in 145, and he did, man. He faced Jason Knight.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he faced Jason Knight and dominated. I mean, he got a decision, but he dominated. He was on his back the whole time, beating him up and stuff. And Jason Knight's like crazy weird, like crazy.
I'll have to watch it on the Fight Pass. Like, oh yeah, see that.
Oh yeah, it's good. You know, he fought at Madison Square Garden.
That's insane.
See it? Dude,
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is weird. Like you're like, okay, I'm like always cheering him on because he broke my nose, and now he's like my teammate and stuff like that. And like it's really weird. Like you come up to him, you can talk to him, you don't even know he's in the UFC.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he's very down to earth Christian guy, and he's really cool. Like you can call him right now, and he'll pick up and talk to you. But he lives in Atlanta right now. He travels back and forth, but.
To y'all's gym in Harrisburg?
No, he does like his dad lives in Charlotte, so when he has time, he'll come up. Yeah.
Does he just do his camps there and stuff like that, or?
Yeah. So like he trains, American Top Team or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's down there. Yeah, and he's learning new things up there, and he's doing his things with those high levels. And then he comes to us, and we're like that type of team.
Let that stuff translate.
Yeah, and he gives us new ideas, but he sharpens his tools.
Well, that's how. So Madison at Hobbs trains at Jackson Wink.
Yeah.
And now I think they got a partnership now. I think they kind of because when you ride by in downtown Concord, you can look in there and see they got Jackson Wink's logo on the mats and stuff.
Yeah.
But a guy I work with, his daughter trains at Jackson Wink too. She moved out there. She's an amateur. She has like 2 fights I think under her belt.
Yeah.
But she knows Madison. That's how she got hooked up with Jackson's. And I mean, she's like, it's crazy because she's like, when she's back home, she'll just be here texting John Jones and Holly Holm and like just hanging out with them and stuff like that.
That is pretty cool. That is cool, but the thing with like Madison though, like that thing I didn't like is like not competing. Like Madison, the way he wanted to do things was like
he
does like this point system kind of like he likes those matches like you got the headgear, but like
really strategy more.
Like I know he trains at Jackson's, but I never have seen him post about a fight that he's in or amateur fight even or. I know he just got his real estate license. I saw he just put. I'm friends with him on Facebook.
Yeah, I am too. Yeah.
He just got a job in a commercial real estate company in Charlotte, but he trains at Jackson's and owns a gym in Concord, and I'm like, dude, do you fight or do you just?
I don't know. I think
you just pay like all that. Do you just pay all that money in Jackson's to just train? Like, it's a lot of money to not be competing.
I don't know. Like, it is a lot of money to fight with him, but I don't know. He seemed like a more business dude.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Running a little empire or something. That sounds
yeah,
cool.
and I think he just now, like, even if he's gonna watch this. I'm just gonna be honest. Even my standpoint, I feel like it's more him a business, and he got that name. Hey, I'm a Jackson Wink, coming to my gym.
It works.
It does, and I can't complain with it as a business standpoint. But
I'd like to say I'd love to see the dude compete.
Oh, he's good.
Yeah. Oh, I hear it. Yeah, I hear it all the time.
Yeah, he did. And I started out with them, so like I can't talk bad about them. They're really good people.
Oh, they're super nice. He's another one. Yeah, super nice.
His mom and everything's real nice, and his girlfriend's cool. The kids down there are cool. It's just, I was like I was the older guy there. So it was kind of weird. And then I'm one of those rough guys. Like, those kids are, like, up there really nice, and they're really Christian, and they're really down to earth. And I was that guy in, like, dark spot, man. Like, I wanted someone, like, with Snake, dude. Y'all meet Snake? Like, this dude's 54, and he don't look 54. He's
at your camp now? Or
no, he's a trainer. Yeah, he's a black belt under Hoyes.
Oh.
Dude's, like, huge.
That's, like, about as OG as it gets.
Yeah, dude. He's huge,
that's
man. Like, he's
pretty crazy.
He's not easy. He's going to tell you, hey, you're sucking right now. Or, like, stop being a little baby about something. Like, dude, I had a broken nose. He said, let me just pop it in and get back in. What?
Did you let him do it?
No, dude. No. Like, it was just training. Like, I was like, nah, I'm just going to go get this professionally done. No, if it was during a fight,
he would have done it. No,
I would have done it.
Yeah.
But, like,
he wouldn't have let you say no. You were going to have to do it, period.
Oh, he doesn't, like, snake so hard on you. Like, we had a guy, his whole eye was shut. He's like, don't you tell him you can't see. Like, you're going to go in there and fight. Because you're not only fighting for him, you're fighting for his name, This guy's got...
Yeah, it's like part of, like, a piece of his resume, too.
Yeah, the guy sent 2 guys to UFC already.
Exactly, yeah, exactly.
So, like, and he's not that guy that's going to He don't need the weights. He don't need the equipment. He just wants the guy who's gonna be tough. Get in there.
So tell us about whenever you had your first, even though it was an amateur fight, it's still your first fight. Like, what'd you feel like when you're, like maybe that whole day? What was the feeling like?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Not for real. Like,
You just weren't really nervous, like, at all?
No, I was more nervous making weight.
You're just
Like,
like,
I was
alright,
making,
I can
like,
believe that,
at 70, I was more thinking about weight. But, like, you gotta think I competed
with
so
wrestling.
much.
With wrestling,
Yeah.
you compete. You
You
compete so much. It's ridiculous. All the Saturdays and Tuesdays and Thursdays. Saturday, there's sometimes you're wrestling 6 times in one day, 5 times in one day.
over there,
You go to Cary, you wrestle 3 days in a row, or 2 days. Is it 2 or 3 days?
Yeah,
You know,
you're up there.
4 times each day. I mean, it's crazy. Like,
Yeah, you're there for wrestling.
That's
it's
the
a-
yeah.
What weight were you wrestling at?
I wrestled at 82,
Oh, so it wasn't too bad.
but I wrestled my natural weight. Like I didn't think MMA was in the future or
Yeah, you didn't
anything
think
You never,
involved
thought, you never
wrestling.
thought about it in high school.
No, I didn't
Were
even
you
know
a
what
fan of
MMA was.
Oh, you weren't even like.
No, I
watch
just
it.
think the only time I watched it was, you know who Brad Riley is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So the sheriff, me and his son, David Riley, was best friend, and he'll watch it Saturday nights. We'll be sitting on the chair. He has
You
a
just
dip
see it.
in.
Yeah, you
And
just
I
see
was
it.
seeing it, and he's like, dude, these guys are crazy. That's when, like, GSP, all
Anderson
them,
Silva
like,
and all that.
yeah, I was competing. You know, my first fight was, I think I watched Anderson Silva and get his first fight against Nate Diaz. Wait, is it Nick Diaz?
I think it was Nick, yeah.
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 Where Nick like laid down on the ground.
Yeah, that's when I
Yeah.
first time watched it. And I was like, these guys are crazy, throwing these elbows, and they're like cut
Why
up.
would you want to do something
I
like
wouldn't be
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
that in 5
yeah,
years.
yeah. Yeah, but I was like, that seems cool, but I was.
Well, you're just like on the football.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna go
Well, tell
play
these
in the
people.
NFL.
Tell these people about your high school football career.
Because that's what, like, his brother set this thing up. He was telling me all about it.
You led Cabarrus County in like all-time yards or something like that.
Yeah, 2 years. 2 years in a row I did. My junior year I rushed for 3,146, something like that.
3,000.
Yeah,
How
man.
many carries did you get? Like,
I had 400 that year. 400.
that's like pretty good.
We only
But I
played,
had 35 touchdowns though.
we only played
Yeah.
10 games. I think is what we played. Well,
No,
conference,
the conference,
regular season
yeah,
was
yeah,
10
yeah,
games.
Yeah.
Without that, I mean, we played 13.
That's really good yards per carry too. When you said that, I figured like you probably had a ton of carries. That's
Well,
still
they-
a lot, but I mean that's
Well,
like,
in the conference I held 9 point some yards a carry.
9 points.
that's like a first down pretty much.
Yeah. So like in my junior year, I only took like 30 carries, 35. I didn't need it, Like, and then I hold that state record for in the most playoff game, most rushing yards.
I remember how many you have.
385 yards in the first
Rushing?
half.
That's like 4 drives. Like, it's
Oh, and that was like
like more
I had-
than that actually.
Yeah, that was against North Moran. I had 5 touchdowns and 385 yards in the first half. I didn't even play the second half.
You didn't even play the
No.
second
What
half.
did Who's your backup? Who was playing behind you?
Brandon
okay.
Hartzell played.
Yeah.
Some other kids like
Like a little committee.
younger kids. Like some of the kids like I can't remember. Like I feel bad.
They
But
probably just had a little committee. Like nobody can get all those touches like how you're.
yeah. And like Clayton Horn took some too, but like after that, man, like I didn't see the second half. That
When did you
game.
get bumped up to varsity?
My freshman year.
So you're up there when we were still in school.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
up there when I was still playing.
I think I think I remember that.
Yeah, but I only played like a little bit my freshman. Like I played linebacker a little bit. And I didn't do bad. I played a homecoming. That was my first game. I didn't do bad, but then they didn't want to waste my quarters. That big old rule about
Yeah,
8
you said-
quarters.
Oh yeah, I remember
Yeah.
this. Like,
You
what?
can,
How
only
does
play,
that
you can
work?
only play so many quarters in varsity before you have to permanently go to varsity. I think it was.
Yeah.
Was that 8?
It was 8.
Yeah.
Oh
it was
yeah,
8.
so they still wanted to use you on JV a little bit, kind of.
Yeah, I mean,
They didn't want to just only like you couldn't have the possibility of going to.
And it's like
JV
you go
anyway.
in for one snap, that's a quarter.
it's
Oh, so
right.
gotta be careful. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like
Who's
a time.
documenting all this stuff? Like, who's like sitting here?
Some kid. I knew it was some kid who was documenting it, but Landers. He wanted to win. It was his
Yeah.
JV team.
Yeah.
People don't care about JV, and I understand like JV is like a little, find your place in the field and stuff kind of thing. But
It's still fun.
I liked it. But I was always my dream was always compete in varsity, win a state title. But
Y'all got close.
we did.
Your senior year, was it?
My senior and junior year. My junior year we got even closer.
Okay.
But my senior year we had a chance to win it. We did, but we lost to Shelby, but they came back and beat us right there at the end. But we had some We had some bad calls, and then I'm not going to talk bad about somebody. But there was somebody open, and someone should have got hit with the ball. But it is what it is. You learn from it. But I don't know. Football was legit. I loved it, man. I did, and I came 7th in the state at an all-time rushing yards. And
that's crazy.
That's in the nation.
Crazy, yeah.
And then in the state, I came 2nd. Yeah.
7th in the nation in high school football, all-time rushing yards.
Yeah. Now I hold it first. I'm first in like all carries. In nation, in the nation, I hold all the most carries.
Then my senior career or
senior year? It's career and senior. In my senior year, that season, I held it like 560 something carries.
That's an ungodly amount.
Yeah, man. I had like.
Man, we thought McCaffrey was touching the ball a lot this year in the Panthers season.
No, I'm talking. I took like 40 carries a game, but then I had to because, that
was a game. The rushing game back then.
They hardly really like.
Oh my God, it was so.
But it was open though. Like we should have.
Yeah, the play action would have been unstoppable. Like.
Yeah. Oh, every time we did it, we scored, but like our problem was like. I was now on Big 22, and so the whole state knows.
I remember that.
What was going on, and that was crazy. And then they stacked the box, like
big time.
It was two wideouts. They were man to man. Everybody else was stuck in there.
Just keep like one safety and put 2 corners and receivers and just like load the other.
They did. But I mean, I had fun. I didn't mind. I took a lot of injuries. I broke my hand and still had to play a whole half season with it. That was hard. I had to break my.
Right-handed.
Yeah, man. Like it's still.
Yeah, it looks weird. I don't think you can see it on the camera.
I don't know, but it's still jacked up. Like what happened was this pinky got caught in a face mask. I broke a 60-yarder. It was against Cata. And I shoved the dude down.
Cata, I probably won 100-0, and you're out there breaking hands.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, it was crazy.
Like,
it happened in the first quarter though, so I had to keep playing. God. So what happened was this finger was dislocated back, and then they didn't know it. I broke it. I broke it all the way down here, and then the ligaments. So then Ashby saw it, and everyone's like looking at it because the cat is like close up, and like people were like looking at it. And I saw a little kid, and he threw up, and he's like, "Oh God!" He's like about to pass out because he see my finger all jacked. So then Ashby popped back in, and I walked around like this, carrying a football.
Oh,
all the time.
And you're right-handed too, so it's like
ball 40 times.
Yeah, so then the next game, what they had to do, I had to wear gloves, keep hold of it.
Oh yeah.
But they had to pop it back out.
Oh.
So every game, every Friday, they had to re-break my hand and put a glove in, then tie it back up.
And it was it just hurting like throughout the week, like when you go to do school and everything, even? Or?
Yeah, I didn't practice.
Like whenever you just try to do everyday functions, it probably still hurt.
I mean, you know me,
it was just like whatever.
I'm not very big in school, so I was like, yeah, why don't you help me out here?
Oh, people do that.
Yeah, you know how it is.
They'll do that.
You're big time. You're like, hey, yeah, can you do this for me?
Dude's on TV like every Friday night.
Yeah,
he's got records to break, dude.
Yeah, I got dang recruits coming left and right. I don't got time for this.
Where'd you end up going to college at?
I went to Wesleyan.
Okay, yeah.
But I had people looking at me like, what happened was, I went to Wesleyan because I got in trouble with school before school. I don't know if y'all know about that. I jumped off a bridge and I got in trouble. So I had a felony and then I went to a misdemeanor. You know how it is. You jump off a bridge at Stokes Ferry. Oh yeah. All the rednecks are gonna do it.
Yeah.
Like everybody.
I've done it.
It's like not even.
I've done it.
Oh yeah.
It's not even like really like a crime. Like it's just kind of one of those retarded rules.
Yeah, it is. It was dumb and the weird thing is my mom was like, "Don't come home with a pink slip." No lie, I came home with a pink slip. And I got handcuffed and everything, man. It was bad. Like I didn't know it was a felony. I didn't know jumping off that bridge.
I didn't know that until you just told me.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I didn't get in trouble.
I'm surprised it's a felony.
A felony, like.
Yeah, if you're above 18, it's a felony to jump off state property. It's called it's like trespassing. So you're like,
that's crazy. Yeah,
I was like, whoa, I didn't know this, man. I didn't have to tell the truth. I told the truth too. That's the bad thing. Like I told the truth and said, hey, yeah, I jumped off that bridge. You think you can get out of it.
They gave me that ignorance of the law. It was like, we don't care.
It was some dude from up north, and he came to teach his first day out. And,
no,
he was
trying to fill up some quota.
And the weird thing was, the guy was like, do I know you? I was like, I don't know. He said, no, I know you. He said, what school you go to? I said, Mount. Oh, you're on that Big 22. I said, oh God. So like I already
Jeez,
knew,
man.
like the DA already knows, like they were gonna make an example. Yeah, that was terrible. So
When
I
did
did
that happen again?
3 weeks before
School.
the first game.
Oh,
My
yeah,
court
senior
date was
year.
on my senior year. So like it was like my court date was on my first senior year game against Central. So I didn't. No one knew if I was gonna play or not.
Did you go to school that day?
Remember the first week you didn't have to go. To
Oh, that's
school.
right. That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah. That's
So
right.
like that whole
Yeah.
week I didn't practice. I didn't practice for 2 weeks.
I always
Suit
forget the
up
first
and
game always takes
didn't do
place in the
nothing.
summer. I always forget that.
Yeah, no, I always forget that. And you'll be like sitting there and somebody's like.
Because you don't go to school that day, you can't play.
Yeah.
Because I always remember Henson would be on me about if I didn't show up for a day of school.
Yeah.
He
You're
was
in trouble.
God, he would be so mad if he didn't show up for a day of school and there was a wrestling
Yeah,
tournament.
you're-
He'd be pissed.
You're
man.
done. Yeah.
Next day of practice, whew.
You end up
Yeah.
playing though, so that worked out.
Yeah, it did. And I mean, we still lost Central, but I still had like 5 touchdowns. And it was
5
cool
touchdowns.
though. It was still cool
They're
though.
probably pissed that you got to
Yeah.
play and you had a really good game. They're like,
Oh, dude, when I walked out, they were like, "Oh wow!" The coach said that, "Oh wow," and then they had like their student section. Every game that failed, they had some kind of chant for like jailbreak or like had Monopoly when they had like my little face on that because like Big 22 and stuff. And they used to post it up.
Oh my God.
They were trying
That's
to,
so
like,
annoying.
they're trying to,
Shelby
like,
was
shame
bad
you.
though.
I bet so.
Yeah, Shelby was really bad. But like even you had the helicopter.
Yeah, I
so
think
it
that
was
would be
on.
kinda
It was
cool.
on Channel 9 and everything. So like everyone saw it. So the helicopter would zoom in. That was.
Jeez,
They were trying to like bother you, but I think that would be
Yeah.
kind of cool, honestly. Like it's like.
Oh, it did. Yeah, it did.
I think
I
it'd
mean, I was easy.
Actually, it got your name out there
Yeah, I mean.
more than anything.
Oh yeah. I mean, I had ECU. They were coming. Clemson. Their recruiter came by. App all the time. Like I had big name schools.
It's
come
crazy
by,
because
but
it's crazy how
screwed me over.
it's crazy how you and Rocky were
Oh yeah.
running the ball at the same time, 10 miles from each other.
At one point, he was at our school.
He lived in my backyard.
Yeah, like
And he was even playing like in Mount Pleasant, like when we were in middle school.
yeah, like
Just, I don't know how that would have happened. If me and him would have stayed, someone's gonna be competing. I don't know who. I really don't.
We'll never throw the ball. We'll just have them alternate carries.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
We can do 2-back
That's
sets.
crazy.
2-back sets like that would be pretty cool.
how
That
you
would
and
be-
him were running the ball at the same exact time, like 10 miles from each other. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, and he's. I mean, we talked. You know, his mom did my hair. I
Yeah.
had cornrows in some of the games. She
Yeah.
would do my hair for free.
Also, and I mean, he was so. What year did you graduate?
16.
Okay, so you were 2 grades behind us and 1 grade ahead of us when I was playing. So my freshman year, so it would have been Khalif's 10th grade year. His
Yeah.
sophomore year, Khalif was running the ball at A.L. Brown.
Then went to UNCC.
that
And
dude-
then went to the
That dude plays
Packers.
for the Packers. He's on the Packers
Yeah.
practice squad.
Yeah, we had Austin
Oh, yeah.
Duke on the podcast, and they were at UNCC together, and they both ended up going to the league for like a little bit.
Oh yeah,
So
like
he was telling us about
So that's
the
like three just gigantic names, all within 15
Yeah.
miles of each other, like within 3 years of each other. That's crazy.
you know B.J. Hill.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
he plays for the Giants. He went to West Stanley.
And
I would have
then-
went there. I would have went to school there because I was going to school there.
B.J. Beecher was about to probably go freaking pro.
Yeah, pro style quarterback with a strong arm, 6'7".
I don't know if
Not too many of those.
you
in high
remember
school.
B.J. Beecher? Do you remember?
Yeah, I
that
remember
from
him.
Concord? Yeah.
That dude had an arm, dude. He was getting basically.
Cannon and a
he could
leg.
go anywhere he wanted, basically, like pretty
Yeah.
much.
He just didn't want to play football. He just didn't want to play.
I
didn't
think he
know that.
did for a while, but I don't know.
I think he had so
He
many
went to-
problems because I cleaned his mom's house one time when I was with the cleaning service. We did carpet and stuff, and I seen him. He was coaching now.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, and I was like, what? I was like, I remember.
Like, that dude was a pro-
slinging it.
He
He
had
was a
an arm,
pro
dude.
style quarterback.
Yeah.
I sacked him one time. I sacked him one time.
Claim to fame.
Dang.
That dude had a cannon though. Like there's no like.
I don't know if B.J. Beecher's listening, but dude, you got sacked by me one time.
Yeah, he has some mean highlights on YouTube. I used to watch him because of like, you always would hear about him. I love watching him play though.
So back to MMA, are you like, what's the plans on going pro? Have you talked about it with anybody, like your coach?
No, I know. I mean, that's my goal, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
How old are you? You're
21.
21? Okay.
You know, usually people don't start this sport till 24.
Yeah.
Yeah, most
So,
people
like,
like
they don't
start
have
It's
to
as-
just
pro-
somebody that's super young.
they get out of college
Yeah.
from wrestling, or they like train to somehow make that switch. So you're
Yeah.
already kind of ahead.
Yeah, and then they don't go pro till 28. I don't know. I want to get as much fights as I can, but like right now,
Do you have like a number in mind?
I want to end my amateur with a title and an amateur title.
Mm-hmm.
at least 1 or 2 of them, and probably like 10 fights in.
At least, okay.
I mean, you got 5 fights till you can go pro in North Carolina.
Oh, so you can't even do it until you get 5.
No.
So that makes it easier deciding because you really can't decide.
Yeah, but I want to face people who's actually going to give me a challenge.
Feel like you haven't been challenged yet?
I don't feel like I've been challenged.
All your fights have been relatively quick, right?
Yeah, like my last fight, Jalen. I can't remember his last name, but that guy was good. You know, he was actually an orthodox fighting southpaw, so he's pretty much right-handed. So he was okay striker. He was actually a wrestler, and I was actually hoping he would try to take me down.
Yeah, I bet so.
Because like I was like, all right, I get to show some of my ground game, but we got clinched up, and then I kept on seeing him drop his left hand, and I threw it. I threw an overhand right into it.
Yep.
Yeah, so like he hit me hard, but like I haven't got tested. The only time I got tested.
How fast was that fight?
About 1:40. Not even that.
That's been about your average.
What's your longest fight?
Right there, going into the
in
second.
that range?
Yeah, right there going
okay.
into the second period. Yeah, that's my first fight. So I didn't know. I was still trying to learn the rules. And I didn't know you can't do certain things. So I was still hesitant of doing some
You're
things.
just trying not to get DQ'd almost, like not
Yeah,
like you should be careful.
Because I about threw a knee in the dude's face my first.
Yeah,
fight.
that's not like last night. Greg Hardy did it, and it's just like the natural.
Did you see that last night?
I fell asleep at 9. Dude, you have a kid, you're old as crap.
He had
him down.
We were
like,
watching, so like he.
It was like
Dude was down.
He was like this, and he just how you can't knee him like.
Yeah, 2
like
hands
that.
on the ground. Yeah.
Well, his hands were up, but he still had one knee down.
Oh yeah, he was still grounded.
Yeah,
Still grounded.
Greg Hardy thought he had. Greg Hardy was like in the process of bringing his knee up, and just like I was sitting there, and I'm
We
like,
knew it was gonna happen.
Yeah,
Like he's gonna knee him.
I was like, dude, you can't knee him. He's illegal right now, and he threw it like.
Did that. And
Yeah.
And he said
Denver Gallardo.
He said in his post like he was like, I thought I was timing it right. If you go back, it's on YouTube because they done live it on YouTube. But he was like, I thought I had timed it just right. He's like, I really wasn't watching his knee, but I thought I saw his knee starting to come up a little bit. So I threw it. That's like Eric Anders.
It's like human reaction just to do that, like whenever somebody's right there. I mean, you gotta know, you can't do it.
When Eric Anders kicked that dude, punted that dude, and knocked him out like that, like if you go back and watch, I mean, his fingers are like, they had to like replay it like frame by frame. His fingers were like right here when he kicked him. So he was what, half an inch away from getting disqualified, but won by knockout. Like
Eric Anders, friend of the show.
Yeah, we've had that before.
That's playing Russian roulette. You gotta think there's money involved too, and you're fighting. So like I kind of like that'd be hard. That's my problem.
Well, there's so many. You're thinking about
so many little particular
many
rules
things.
too. It's so much more like.
But you can get damaged a lot easier.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Being grounded like that, you have nothing to protect. Like if his hands are off the ground or his knees off the ground, then you have a chance to protect yourself.
Yeah, block it. Yeah.
Fighting's just anything can happen, dude.
Sport.
Yeah, dude.
Just get hit the right way or whatever, and you just
Yeah, it's crazy. You'll see guys.
Like a punch that doesn't look that bad. It just hits like the right. Just somehow
hit the button.
Like
Just hit that button. That's all it takes.
It's called something, man. Like I usually call it the triangle. Like I call it like certain spots to hit. Definitely you gotta hit the face. But you got these 2 spots right here, and you can end somebody.
Yeah,
it's the body shots that hurt the worst.
Yeah, the livers. You hit somebody in the liver just right, like when
Jose
Aldo just knocked out Jeremy Stevens like 3 months ago. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, that was vicious.
That liver shot. It was vicious.
That's the sucks the worst. I really get punched in the face or break my nose. They get hit in the liver. Like
your liver you just shut down.
Yeah, then you start taking some damage. You hold like left side's jacked. And you're like, oh god. And then you're trying to run while that dude's punching you, and then you can't block nothing.
Yeah, when Jeremy Stevens got hit, like you watch him, you can tell it's a clean shot, and he ducks down, and he goes to stand back up, and he just it's like he just shut down and collapsed down in like this, holding his liver, and he just knew it's like his body's just shutting down as he's falling.
Like, yeah, you can be ripped, you can be jacked, and everything. It don't. When you get hit, nipped it. Just hit right, dude. It's just perfect.
It's crazy how that happens. It's wild. We talk about it all the time. How it's just like
it looked like a punch that wasn't that bad.
You can watch a Nate Diaz and Conor McGregor 2 fight where they're just slugging it out for 30 minutes.
So many clean shots that you would think knock somebody out.
But then when Conor, just like when Conor fought Jose and just caught him around the chin, knocked him out.
It's just certain spots. Like you can get hit anywhere, but it's like the temple's a good spot. Right there behind the ear is a good spot, and right here in the jawline.
Yeah.
But like everywhere else is fine.
You're not really knocking anybody out.
No.
Anywhere else.
No. I only seen one person knock someone out with a jab straight down.
I was about to say you can
Yeah,
if you jab
only
somebody
one
right in the
person.
chin, or if you uppercut them.
Yeah,
If you make their teeth clench together.
Yeah.
That's such a hard
Yeah.
shot to hit too. So
Unless you're Francis
Ngannou,
unless you're Francis Ngannou.
against Overeem, yeah, he killed that boy.
That was awesome.
Yeah, you got to throw a lot in there. You got to catch him come like dropping his head.
So was it hard to? I hear a lot of people say that the hardest thing to do in MMA is be a striker that learns how to wrestle. The easiest thing to do is the wrestler learn how to strike.
No, I disagree with all that.
You don't think so?
No.
Really? That's
You know
what
what the
I always
hardest
hear.
thing
Everybody
is?
5-1 says that, but
No,
I hear this.
they don't do jiu-jitsu, dude. Do jiu-jitsu, go by voice grace or something. That's hard.
Oh no,
So-
I'm saying like the hardest. So like what I'm saying is like most of the times when you hear these guys on like Joe Rogan or something like that are like coaches, they say the hardest thing to do is to teach a guy who's a striker to learn how to wrestle, like to learn. How to
That point, yeah.
That's what I'm
Transferring
saying.
that over, yeah. But you
like
can't-
learning the other, like as far as learning the other trait, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, it's hard.
a guy who's a wrestler or a jiu-jitsu guy, learning how to strike's not that much of a challenge. Like you
No,
can
but
learn to
you were-
strike.
it's a little
But
bit more natural.
if you're a
than how to
boxer and you
wrestle.
want to go do MMA and you got to learn
It's
how to
harder.
do jiu-jitsu, way harder.
I've seen guys come in. There's guys always come in, and they're like real good at boxing, but you take them to the ground.
Take 'em to the
like,
ground, so-
what? What's
It's
going
not a
on
natural
here?
way. It's like, because I feel like striking is more of a natural, like, if you're a wrestler, you can kind of pick it up quick, but, like, there's nothing natural about wrestling if you're not a
No,
wrestler.
you have to be. It takes years, and there's not enough time.
No,
It
it's
takes
not.
it takes years for you to be like really good at wrestling. So like that, I started in middle school and stuff. So like, I got a chance to compete with those guys up north, up at the higher level. But like for example, like T.J. Dillashaw, like that fight last night, he was gonna get taken down. Like that guy was Olympic. Yeah, he was an Olympic
It was a
wrestler.
wrestler. He was sitting here saying he's gonna like out wrestle him, and we're like, that's
No.
that's promotion. That's all it
Like
is.
nothing against T.J. Dillashaw. Like he's like a really good fighter. He's a good mix, but like I couldn't see him handling his ground game.
No, absolutely.
Yeah, I thought he would definitely take him down.
But
I
he-
actually picked him.
Like we're huge on Brock Lesnar because how
Oh, yeah.
he just
The
grabs
spectacle
people.
of him. A lot of people
Yeah.
probably get pissed, but
We love how he just grabs people and takes them to the ground and just controls you the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
Daniel
it's like when you
Cormier.
do that, you
Yeah,
can
those kind of guys.
stop
He's-
like a boxer from boxing, but like they can't stop you from wrestling by boxing,
Nah.
like unless they just knock you
Yeah.
out.
Daniel Cormier is like one of my prime examples. Like he's high level in wrestling, but like look at his striking.
learn to strike
He-
and is good at it.
Yeah, he's not a bad striker, but like his thing was he mixes it. Like he will get in the clinch and like okay he's comfortable here. Now you got his
He starts throwing
striking.
those uppercut, those
Yeah,
dirty boxing
I
Every
know
uppercuts.
boxing
striking.
knock out Stipe like that even. Yeah.
Yeah, but you put a boxer in there and they clinch up. They're like, what's going on?
They don't
They
know what to
don't
do.
know
distance
to
it-
cover their knees or take shots like that or get taken to the ground. I don't think a boxer can develop as much into wrestling.
Yeah, that's what I was.
I think
that's
they
what
can get the
was saying.
basics, but I don't think they can be. One, you can only do so much for basics. You're gonna get a guy he's gonna take you down.
Oh,
He's gonna take like me. I'm gonna take 20 shots. Like we got some guys who's really good athletes, but they're like, oh, you're not gonna take me down. Well, I take 20 shots. I won't get you down once.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna.
And
get it
that's a
eventually.
wrap. I won that round. I don't
You're
care
not
how
getting
many
back
times.
up.
Yeah.
You're not getting back
I'm
up.
just
wanna-
gonna lean on him the whole time.
Khabib and Connor.
Prime example. Yeah.
Prime example.
That's exactly.
That's the best
all I've been
example
doing.
of that that's ever been
Yeah.
filmed ever.
Oh yeah, but you see those strikers though. They forget they need to just keep practicing striking. You forget about that. Like Connor was all about his wrestling. Like oh, you're not gonna take me down. You're not gonna take me down. T.J. Dillashaw, I'm gonna outdo you wrestling. It's like a man to
They
man.
went in
Like
there
they're
and got
trying to
lit
do
up.
this whole wrestling. Well, look at both of them.
Yeah.
Khabib got knocked out, Connor, and then T.J. Dillashaw got knocked out. I mean, he got knocked out, but like he didn't think of that.
He was getting lit up.
Yeah,
Like,
he didn't think about
yeah.
the striking though.
I was talking
You
to
really-
people online about it. A lot of people were mad about the decision. If it wasn't ended right there, it would probably have been ended within 10 seconds.
we were only
It was
30
about the-
We were only 32 seconds in, and Dana White said and he's right. He said it looked like he already went through 3 rounds. Like, and that was only 32 seconds worth.
I
Imagine,
don't
imagine
agree.
another.
I think they should have let it
4.5 minutes.
go on
Yeah.
like a few more seconds, but it would have been. It was. We knew where that was going.
Well, TJ, I don't think TJ should even cut that weight.
No, he was so depleted.
Yeah,
That dude was when he
I mean,
got on that
he's-
scale. That picture of him Friday morning on that scale.
he's ripped,
Oh,
man. Like I follow him on Instagram. He trains at some training lab. It's called the Garage.
Yeah,
Those guys
what's that
in
dude's
there,
name? I can't remember that.
There's an old man in there. He's ripped as crap, man. And I'm like, I'm seeing this, like, how? He said he's going to cut down lower. That's another 10 pounds.
Nah,
like, I don't know.
He said he was going to make the weight easier than Henry. I'm like...
I don't know how he did.
I mean, he did.
He did, technically, but
Henry
he didn't look as good as
actually
Henry
He
did.
looked, yeah, Henry looked good.
Henry looked like this, like, just...
Yeah, that's his
Another
normal,
day in
but that's his normal weight cut.
He looks like a
He's used to
tank,
that weight
dude.
cut. And that plays a big factor. I mean, when you're not used to cutting those 10 extra pounds. They said he had... TJ's 31 years old. They said he hadn't weighed 125 since high school.
Oh, think about
That's
when I cut the 55. I didn't weigh that since 6th grade.
That's insane, dude.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no, it's just like when Coach asked me, I was like, what?
So you were like 160 even like in like 8th grade, 7th, 8th grade?
Yeah, I was running the ball in 7th grade at 160.
What were you wrestling at high school? You said 160.
Starting when I started high school freshman, I wrestled like 170, and then
As a freshman.
yeah, but then I started going up, you know. But like I switched the fat to the muscle.
Did you cut anything ever?
No.
Or did you just fight and walk around?
No, my dad didn't believe
I mean,
in that
wrestle.
stuff.
Yeah.
Then my brother Dylan, you know, he cut, but that was his sport. Like wrestling was his sport.
Yeah. See, I wrestled.
He was telling me, don't you wrestle, or you wrestled him a few times just for fun or something like that?
Oh yeah, he'll whoop my ass.
He said he was,
Dylan, hey, Dylan,
he was telling me that.
Dylan's really good
He said
at
it's
wrestling.
pretty good.
Like he really was. Now I don't think so. I've been doing it now for
You've been
over
doing
a
this
year.
whole time, and
We're
he
gonna set
hadn't.
that.
And
We're
he's
gonna
been-
set that up on the show. You guys are gonna wrestle.
Yeah, that's fine. But you know, like as a brother though, like for real though, MMA's wrestling's different. But like as a wrestler, he's 2 times better than I was.
Wow.
But like Dylan, he was good.
What weight was he at?
He cut the 160. He wrestled at 152,
See,
160. So he
He could do it all.
yeah
I
he
wrestled-
was good.
I wrestled 52, but I walked around at like 45.
So like he didn't. Like,
I wrestled-
Dylan
Yeah, he
cut
was like-
70 down the.
That's the problem with 52. 52 in high school was, I don't know if whenever you were wrestling, it was the most desired weight class.
Yeah, 160. That's what it was. Like those 2 weight classes was like, you're gonna get guys who are athletes,
Yeah, so
and they're gonna go nonstop.
I walked around at like 45
They're
and
gonna be willing to
started
cut,
started as a freshman at 52 in high school and walked
Yeah.
around at 45. There was one time when Crisco cut to 52 and I had to bump to 52 weight-wise to weigh in at 52 to bump up to 60 and wrestle
I remember wrestling
for a whole
him.
Saturday.
Who, Crisco?
That
Yeah,
dude's a hoss.
You guys,
He
he
was-
must have been senior when you were a freshman, right?
yeah, I beat him out. I'm
Yeah.
not lying. I beat him out and he walked out. I remember that.
He left. He didn't
Hence
quit.
it, because
Yeah.
he was mad because he came in, and I don't care if he's going to watch this, because I'll say it to him right now, you know? Because he came in, and I was in that spot, and they had a challenge. Well, we had 2 days before. It was a Wednesday. It was challenging day, so it's like, Hence was like, okay.
So you challenged who was gonna start for that weight class?
Yeah, but he
Okay.
hasn't. But he hadn't practiced this whole time, so he's like terrible out of shape. So like he was beating me. He was beating me 2-0. He took me down.
Were you there for this?
No.
He took me down, and then tables turned. Cause I was like, I'm already 2 or 3 weeks in. Like I was gonna wrestle in the tit, and like I was gonna make sure. And he lost, and him and Henson has their little thing, and
He was a hothead.
he did.
He was a hothead.
You know, he always tore his shirt off. I never can understand that. You ever watch him do that?
I never seen him do
He
that.
always just like at practice would be pissed and tear his shirt off.
Like you just rip it like Hulk Hogan does, like just rip it
Yeah.
down the middle.
I was like, dude, why? How many t-shirts you bought?
That's
Why,
pretty
you know?
impressive though, honestly.
But you know, as a freshman, you didn't talk crap to upperclassmen.
Yeah.
But like, I really did think like, how many t-shirts does this dude buy? Like
Had to go through so many.
Christmas, he must got loaded with t-shirts.
Just like I'm picturing like a white, just a plain white, like
Yeah.
just like Hanes t-shirt, like
It was like in football, that's all he wore. Like,
that's pretty. Like, he had to be pretty strong to rip that.
He was
thing
a
right
hot
down the
dude,
middle.
that
he
dude
was
was a
big.
hoss.
He was
Yeah. super strong, dude.
He
That dude
still
was-
is. I mean, I'll see his videos where he puts
That
up
dude
of
is
him lifting on
super jacked,
Facebook
dude.
sometimes. You ever see him?
Nah, I don't
Dude.
think I follow him.
That dude's super
Dude, he
jacked.
puts up videos of him binging sometimes. Like
Yeah.
repping out, just like repping out like 275, repping it.
That dude was jacked when we were in like middle school. He was like jacked.
So jacked. He was our running back.
I remember when we were in 7th grade, he was in 8th. He was jacked.
I was on the JV team that went 10-0,
Oh yeah.
and he was our running back. He was our running back, and then we done the Cody Reece on him, where we just ran the ball every.
Let's give him like 80 carries. So
play.
yeah, we'll do that.
He was getting like 50 carries a game, man. It was crazy.
Oh, we wore the same number.
You were
You know, he-
44?
No,
Before-
20. When he wore
Oh, yeah,
20
that's right.
in varsity. So he was like, he always said weird stuff to me. I don't know why. He said, oh, that number looks, it's my junior year. He's like, oh, you looking good in my number. I said, that ain't your number, dude.
What did he wear?
It's my number
now. What did he wear
now.
when he was on varsity?
20. It was 20.
I
It's
think I
weird.
remember
dude.
that.
How'd you get it?
I don't know. They didn't have 21. They didn't have 21, and coach wasn't gonna let me have 11. So I was like, screw it.
Why wouldn't he let you have 11?
It was QB number.
Yeah.
So I feel like I was Barry Sanders. So I was like 20. Give me 20.
I want to get that LT 21, but they wouldn't let you get it either.
Well, they don't. They haven't retired.
Oh yeah.
21?
I don't know.
Is that
Yeah, I
21?
don't know.
Wonder
I
who
don't know
it
who
is.
Some
retired.
legend or something like.
I-
Somebody comment.
Dang,
You
they should
know, like,
retire 20.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
That's why I try to get coaches to do that.
They need to.
I think Tommy had 11 at one point. Well, you said that was the quarterback reason, not because of.
Tommy had 11 on JV.
Yeah, I don't know if he was. I think he was like 55 or something.
Yeah, 55. That's
I
what
don't
he
know why I
had.
didn't. I watched like 2 games. I don't know why I didn't know.
Tommy
that.
had 11 as a linebacker on JV.
Yeah, I remember.
No, he was a lineman. He was a lineman on JV.
Yeah.
And he wore 11. Why did he do that?
I met him one time. Is he the one with red hair? Like he has red hair or stuff?
No, he
He
told
was
me.
like
no,
blonde, right? Or like
He
something like
was
that.
brown-headed. Tommy,
Yeah, something
Tommy
like that.
McCrimmon?
No, it wasn't Tommy McCrimmon.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Who are you talking about?
The Tommy McCrimmon was 55 though.
On varsity.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think before you got there, he was 11 for a while.
But he was on our
Oh, okay.
JV team when we went 10-0. He was 11. But he was a lineman. He was an offensive lineman.
Now he plays rugby.
That dude's a tank, too.
That's a
Speaking
rough
of- That dude's
sport,
crazy.
too, man.
That dude could do MMA.
That's a rough sport.
Yeah, he's
Did
crazy.
you ever practice with him?
Oh yeah, my freshman
Oh
year.
my
That
god.
dude's an animal.
Yeah, he was actually like when I played homecoming. Like him and who was it? Hunt. Him and Hunt.
Andy
like,
Hunt.
Yeah, Andy Hunt. Like they were like
Too,
Tank.
him and Ryan Johns. Like they were like, hey, thanks for stepping up. Cause I had to play linebacker with Tommy, and I was like, dude, I'm scared. Like I'm like this dude, this freshman. If I screw up, Tommy's gonna eat me. Like that's how I
That
thought.
dude
That dude was a grown
Scared
man
big,
at
dude.
12. Like, I remember we used to ride with the bus with him in like middle school, and he was like probably like my size now when
He
he was
wrestled
like 12.
He wrestled when I was a freshman. He wrestled 215.
Yeah,
He was
I remember
he was a
like a
sophomore.
sophomore.
He wrestled. Well, he
215.
wrestled 195 when I got up there.
He's full grown
That's
as,
crazy,
as a 10th
man.
grader. He's a full grown man. He was a fully grown man.
He's big, dude. He's ripped.
Was he a really good wrestler, or is
Yeah.
he just like
He's
super
really
strong?
good.
But you think he's
But-
smart. That dude's
Yeah,
doing
that dude's, like, second in his
engineering.
class,
Yeah,
dude.
he's doing like engineering. I was like, dang, this dude's jacked. Engineering. He got the whole package.
He's got the life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, he's gonna play. He's like top in the world in rugby. I was reading something about that on Facebook. Like he posted about it.
Really?
Yeah.
Does he
yeah,
just like
yeah.
play like at
He
intramurals
plays
or
at his
like
college.
he played?
Yeah,
Okay.
Wilmington, yeah. So like now
So he's like one of the best in the world at it.
yeah, he's like in the top. Like they're like he's up there.
What do you even do? Like, how do you advance like a rugby? Like,
They got pro.
they got pros or something
leagues,
like
yeah.
that?
I think
Well, actually,
Europe-
yeah,
I think
the
Europe-
49ers used to be pro rugby, and then he moved over.
Europe and Australia, they're real big into it. I think.
Yeah, if that was me, I'll go to Australia.
Oh yeah.
Dude, and then just whatever, I don't know how the money works over there, but like whatever transfers over to American dollars.
Just go over there and just go hard
Yeah.
on them in Australia.
Yeah,
That's
dude,
insane.
make a living. But then
And
he's
we'll
an
get him on the
engineer.
podcast.
Yeah,
like,
like, he's
why
got
don't
an
you take-
engineering degree.
Yeah, take
What do you do?
bring some business, man. You know, like set something up where you get money all the time.
This dude's got options. He's like that other dude you guys were talking about that has like,
Hobbs.
yeah.
Oh yeah, Hobbs got a ton of options.
Dang, it's crazy.
So who's like some of the best wrestlers that you guys wrestled like or like I know Hunter Carroll you said was like really good.
Yeah, I wrestled with Hunter every day as a freshman. Practice with Hunter Carroll. I don't know if you know who that is.
Oh yeah, I remember him.
I wrestle with him like every day.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't really have many people challenge. I don't.
I had to wrestle Jake Eldridge one time as a freshman.
We had Kay McDonald. He started He was a freshman when I was a senior. Now he won a state title now.
He went to Mount Pleasant.
Yeah, he went to Mount Pleasant. He won last year.
Yeah, so he's got a whole nother year. I don't know. I mean, in just general for me, it's just like going to these big tournaments like Piedmont and Cary.
Those guys were.
Those guys like Cary definitely like they're. That's all they do.
That's all
That's
they
what,
do.
that's all you hear about.
Jake Eldridge, I had to wrestle him as a freshman, and when I wrestled him, he was like 50-0 the day I wrestled him.
Oh yeah. My first match was against a dude named Pickle from
Yeah,
Piedmont.
pickle. Yep, had a pickle tattoo on his back. Had pickle tattooed on the back of his neck.
Dude was
Yeah,
like
I did
he
the
He
was
was
first
like
Jack City.
oh yeah
How-
he was
how big
crazy.
Yeah, he was huge, dude.
Was he like what weight though?
Like Crisco.
160. It was 160.
it was just like Jack for like 160.
Him and Crisco wrestled when I was a freshman with each other.
Oh yeah, they
That was like
No one told me
It's
about
like two
this
animals.
too.
Oh my god, dude.
No one told me when they said, "Hey, good luck." Tommy was the person who's like, "Yeah, good luck."
You gotta wrestle Pickles.
He's like, "You got this dude named Pickle." I said, "Oh, okay." He's like, "He's good." He goes, he's not that good."
He's alright, yeah.
Yeah, I get in there and I get destroyed like in 15 seconds. And this dude was like on. Yeah, it felt like he was like on meth, dude. He was so quick, just going.
That's how they are. At Piedmont, dude, those guys they just breed them down.
Like you couldn't even explain like how what he
I didn't
exactly
know what he
did. He
did.
just grabbed you. You didn't know what was happening.
Yeah.
Like
He hit it so quick, man. I was like, I just won conference from middle school. I thought it was big. But I was like,
what's this dude doing now?
I don't know.
He's probably should do MMA or something.
Jake Eldridge is.
Is he?
Yeah, he's an MMA fighter. He's a bad dude. He's a bad dude. Dude wrestled 152. Was like 6'1".
Yeah.
Dude, how was he making that cut?
Big,
Dude?
man. He was huge.
Where's he find that now?
I don't know. I'm friends with him on Facebook.
What's your height?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know, like 5'7".
Really? I thought you
Yeah,
were like 5'9".
like 5'7", 5'8". Nah. No, my coach puts me down at like 5'6". He thinks it's funny. He thinks it's funny, and then people come in there and they're like, "Oh, what this dude looks
5'6"
like?"
welterweight.
Yeah, big old like they don't care. Like my second fight, the guy was like 6'4". That was
At 170?
Yeah,
You
that
knock
was.
him out?
Oh, I Von Fluke choked him.
Oh, okay.
He went to sleep. Yeah, dude, it was
I was
weird.
gonna say,
It was weird.
how in the world did you knock out a dude who's 6'4"?
So what happened was he was actually supposed to cut the 55, and then the 2 days before,
Couldn't make the cut.
no, they just said, "Oh, do you know it's at 70?" My coach was pissed, man.
Dude, yeah.
So I was like, I was 163 at the time, and I was like, "Are you shitting me?" Like, and now I gotta like, what am I gonna do? I can't just eat terrible, because gain all this weight.
You'll feel like crap.
Yeah, so I was like, you know what? I'll up my calories a little bit, but I'll keep eating clean. I'll keep the same diet. I'll just up it up. I'll add more protein to it. So I weighed in about like 165, with water and stuff. And I felt great. But he had an advantage because he didn't cut. You could tell he didn't cut.
He was just like all lethargic and just like
Yeah.
carrying weight to
Yeah.
Fully energetic, yeah.
But the thing was, though, with him being so tall, he kicked me, but he kicked me right under the armpit. I grabbed it. And that's just throwing punches.
Wrap.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, he actually had me at one point. He had me in a triangle choke, but he couldn't finish it because I had him stacked. I had too much pressure on him. Then my shoulder was up, my head was up, so they cut that circulation off. So then he went to an armbar and I picked him up like Rampage, and slammed him. And then I hit him with the left hook and got him on the chin, and then it was a wrap. He said, "Oh crap." That's what he said.
You heard him say this,
Yeah, he said, "Oh crap," because once I'm in there, like I'm zoned. Like I can hear certain people, but I'm like zoned in there. Like I
don't hear like the crowd noise.
You can't hear your coaches. I
didn't think you did.
No, like I was so zoned in that dude's chin. It was like.
Like I always wondered in high school why Henson and Kaiser was screaming on. I'm like, I can't hear a word.
You can't process.
First of all, in
information.
wrestling, you got headgear on.
Yeah.
You can't sit there and process.
And they're sitting there screaming, and you're trying to look at them, and you're trying to like make out what Kaiser's like doing all kinds of who knows what.
Oh yeah, Kaiser. Don't spill his coffee, but he's trying to do something.
Yeah, I mean, he's trying to scream all this stuff at you, and you're like, dude, I don't know what you're saying, man. Like,
Is it okay? This is gonna sound like a dumb question. I always wonder this. Like when you're having a fight, like I don't want to say do you feel pain, but is it like so much of like a
adrenaline
high adrenaline situation where it's like
you don't feel.
You're not really like feeling it like a normal.
when you get jabbed in the face,
You don't feel.
You're not thinking.
Yeah, that's
about
what I always kind of was wondering.
No, you're thinking about. I mean, you got to think, dude.
It's like a competition.
You're pretty much. It's like gladiators. That's why I think of it.
Yeah.
I'm stepping in a cage, and now I have a little girl. Okay, so now you got to put it in a daddy standpoint. For me, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put it in a daddy standpoint. So I have a little girl that her and her mama needs me to get back. So now I got this guy I'm in the cage with, and they lock that door. That's the only thing you hear. The last thing you hear is this ding. And it's nothing but that cage locking. Like, you're done. So it's either he's going to get knocked out or I'm going to get knocked out. But someone's walking out and I'm walking out. That's my mentality. Like, I want to kill this dude.
That's the way you gotta think about it, man.
You really do. Like, that ref, he's getting paid at the end of the day. So if he screws up, it don't matter.
Yeah.
You got to think.
You got to make sure you got
to
take it in your own hands.
Yeah, I could come out and I could have my whole face screwed up.
If you late stoppage, you can do anything.
Yeah. So.
Oh, the refrigerator's leaking.
So
not good.
But what I could
we'll clean it up in a little bit.
Yeah, fine, we'll stop.
But I mean, that's my mentality.
I might just plug it back up.
I think as a gladiator, man. I just think I'm gonna go in there. I'm coming out. I'm definitely. I gotta get home. I gotta be a daddy.
Yeah. It's not quite the same thing, but like when I was wrestling, I remember, not really the same situation at all, but I remember thinking, I'm not walking off this mat looking like a fool.
No.
I'm not walking off looking like a fool. He is. I'm not doing it. Like,
it's like Ace Alpha. Like you're pretty much just like the.
I gotta see this dude when the night's over, and I gotta know that dude's tougher than me, and I'm not.
No,
that's
yeah.
not happening.
It's worse for fighting.
You gotta
think, man. It's
this
like
dude could beat me up in the street if he saw me. That's what you're thinking, like.
Oh, it's nature.
Yeah.
Like that's just ever since God put people on this earth and animals, man.
Yeah.
It's always been
Who's
the male.
alpha?
Who's the alpha of the pack?
That's what it is.
You gotta step in there, and someone's stepping out.
It's a mentality thing.
Yeah. Man. That's my way of thinking. Putting a daddy standpoint, that's the biggest thing.
It's a different mindset you gotta have. It's wrestling's not quite the same. It's similar. I think wrestling, because I've never had an MMA fight obviously, but wrestling in my opinion is the hardest sport on the planet.
It is. It's hard for that to train in MMA.
Yeah, wrestling's you gotta be another animal to wrestle.
It is.
That's like more of a lifestyle than a sport almost.
Yeah. And it's crazy how like high schoolers are allowed to do it. Yeah. Middle schoolers are allowed to do it.
You gotta love it though. I mean,
it's so
I don't see how you love it honestly. I just think I like wrestling.
I loved it. I don't know why.
The only thing I loved about it was winning. The practice sucked. Not even when I wanted to eat. All the running.
I remember just
it's like fighting, man. It's like all the hard
I remember
part.
hearing everybody talk about it. It was like, it's gonna suck.
You're addicted. It's like you don't know what it is. It's addictive. I don't know.
When you win and you put all that work in, it
feels good.
I just remember hearing like you and Heath talk about it. And just be like, yeah, practice sucks.
Terrible, man.
Everything about
Getting up on Saturdays at like 3 o'clock and you got to be at the school by like 5 and you're traveling 2 hours away to be there by 7 and you're just
and
like.
you don't go wrestle till 9 and you get home at like 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock at night. God, it was.
I can't go to see my girl or nothing.
You just want to go home and lay down and. You might if you lost that day, you're just in a bad mood and you're just like, God, man, this sucks. Why do I do this?
Worth it. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
worth
it. Monday rolls
you
around.
barely can eat too. You can't eat a whole bunch.
Nah.
If you eat a whole bunch, you get sick out there. Yeah. So.
Be throwing up in practice.
Yeah.
People be throwing up in practice all the time. It's crazy.
That's how it is in MMA. Like, man, my first time ever doing it with Snake, I threw up 4 times. But I kept on getting back in there though.
Yeah, you just keep going. You don't know why. You just keep going.
You just love it, dude. Like I dread the training, but.
Like I remember
doing
summer workouts for football my freshman year. Like when I was becoming a freshman, I remember doing summer workouts, and I'm like, this is as bad as life gets right here. It doesn't get worse than this. Yeah. And then I went to my first wrestling practice. I'm like, no,
that gets worse.
That's as bad as life gets.
Yeah, I remember everybody saying like football seemed like the conditioning was pretty easy after the wrestling.
After wrestling,
it was not really bad.
The next time I went to summer workouts, the next year I was like, this is a breeze, man. This is nothing.
Well, y'all didn't do. Did you do the mini camp with Todd? Do you remember that? I don't know if you did that. I think we were for Todd.
I don't know if we had that.
Because Todd Folk had, his son was, Dylan Folk. No, Dylan,
Cole. Yeah.
I remember he
Cole's
told
an
me.
animal.
Did he move to like a different state?
He got drafted. He got like signed by this high school that's like a. It's like a recruiting high school.
Yeah.
It's in Ohio. I think.
No, he wrestled
at
NC State.
Or something like that.
And then he had his.
He wrestled at NC State. Yeah.
Yeah, and then the buddy. Dang it, Marcus or something like that. He wrestled 182 for NC State. He just won a national championship. But he wrestles DC with the Olympics and all that stuff now. But they ran our mini camp. It was awful, dude. Like I threw up every time.
Yeah, he did. He wasn't. He became a coach. Did he become a coach?
I don't know.
In high school?
No, he's taking.
Cole or his
Cole's taking. No, Todd.
Todd. Yeah.
He didn't want to do nothing with that.
He didn't coach. He just did the camp.
No, yeah, he just did the camp.
He didn't offer that whenever I was wrestling. Cause I didn't wrestle.
What happened to Cole? What was he doing?
Cole, he does pictures, man. And then you got his brother Dylan, who does. He's a pro fisherman. But no, Cole does. He does pictures.
He's a photographer.
Yeah, he
Dude,
does.
He's
the baddest photographer there is out there. Like,
yeah,
he does the good work. I ain't gonna lie. At first, I was like, "You're a wrestler, like." You're like, I don't see you picturing this.
Is he living back here? I saw his dad in the drugstore the other day.
I don't know. I don't know if he's still back here.
He's the baddest photographer there's
I saw Todd in the drugstore the other day. I was standing behind him. I don't think he recognized me.
Yeah. I saw him down at Albemarle, PetSmart. That was weird, His whole family. I was like, whoa, you got a daughter?
Yeah.
I didn't even know he had a daughter. So I was like, oh, this is weird. I said, now I know you have a soft spot, you know?
Yeah.
Because little girls, dude, they bring it out of you. Like, I used to be this dude's butthole. Like, I was, and that little girl just made me soft.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
Still getting the cage and hurt some people up.
Oh, yeah. But she does it, though. She brings it out of me. You got to, because, I mean, I got to come home. I can't.
Got to, no option.
And then she don't know. Like, she's going to play on my face. She wants to play. I can't be, like, all jacked up and barely see her, you know? And it's like, oh, okay. I can't play with you.
Does your girl get worried before your fights and stuff?
Oh, yeah. You should ask her that.
Yeah, we should have asked her before she was in.
Yeah, because but she loves it, though. She's crazy. Like, that's when I knew I was going to marry this woman. Like, when she was 8 months pregnant, she went from the cheapest ticket to the cage side, and I was like, how are you in there? And I knocked this dude out, and she was like coming into the cage. Like, she was all about it.
That's awesome.
You know, but she's nervous. She likes me competing, but she hates the before. And
like the build up.
Yeah,
the build up is awful.
But she don't like that part. But she knows I love it. She knows I'm good.
She cook all your meals and stuff, like whenever it's like.
Yeah, if I do it, man, I'll jack it all up. I'll add salt, and I'll, throw a little bit of something sweet in that, I don't mess with it. When it comes to fight camp, I don't mess with the food. She does all the cooking.
That's good she helps you. That's really good.
Oh, yeah, she does everything.
And you're working a regular job right now, too, right?
Yeah, I'm waiting. I'm trying to get her through nursing school. So, that's why I haven't fought in a year. So, that's why I've been kind of, laid back. Because, trying to get her through school, and then you got a kid. So, fighting is kind of, if I get hurt, it's screwed.
Yeah.
So, I'm trying
Life of an amateur fighter, man.
Yeah, but I still got a lot of time. So, that's why I put myself back a little bit where I can train a little bit and keep competing a little bit, but not as, awful in the cage,
So you're still training, on a regular basis?
Yeah. I just can't get in the cage right now.
Yeah, that's pretty normal though. I mean, most fighters don't.
I see your truck when I come home from my job. I see your truck there some nights. Well, I don't know if you still drive a little green truck.
Oh yeah, well now I do drive the little Ranger. Now I got my girl's car. I drive hers. It's better on gas.
Yeah, I noticed I hadn't seen it in a while. But.
Yeah, I drive hers. Hers is a little Nissan. Okay. A little Note. So you see it. I'm in there.
Yeah.
It's just, man, you gotta get through her stuff, and then once that's settled and she got her job, I'm done, dude. I'm fighting the whole time. I'm going.
And you already, like we talked about earlier, you're already ahead of the curve. I mean, most people don't start until you said 24.
Yeah.
You're pro 28.
3 years ahead of everybody.
So let's just say you waited a year or so. Or however long.
Even if she gets at least a decent job, at least start in the hospital, and then work with her nursing degree, I'm probably going to stop. I'm probably going to go full time.
And you can't get paid for amateur, right?
No.
So you
but
have to wait for
the sooner I can get in, and the sooner I can get pro, then I'll start making money.
Yep.
Even some UFC guys I heard will just have a little side job between fights.
Yeah.
Ala Quinta.
Yeah.
Dude's a real estate agent.
Or a fireman.
Well, Jason Knight does. He does construction.
That's crazy. So does Mark Hunt.
Yeah.
Mark Hunt does.
My job's not bad. It's just the hours, man. I don't get days off. I don't get time. I'm working 7 to 3 or 7 to 5 or that's full place, going nonstop.
Good thing about it is
factory.
Most MMA
keep you in shape, or is there not a lot of?
Well, I mean, I'm always lifting boxes because I work in the warehouse.
Oh yeah.
But I got a lot, man. It's a lot going on. Some of that stuff in there is stressful. You got a lot of worldwide rules you got to deal with, and other people, and you run a forklift, and you got to get stuff ready.
Good thing about MMA gyms, those are open at night. That's a good thing.
Yeah, but the daytime though, that's what I want to get in with those guys. That's the pros. The pros are in there in the daytime.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's what I got.
Train with.
Yeah, and now the striking's Tuesdays and Thursdays. They come in that time, and I'm gonna keep that definitely. But on Mondays and Wednesdays and Fridays, I want to train in the morning.
Jiu-jitsu?
Yeah. Well, they do jiu-jitsu at night, but I want to do that stuff where they do everything in the morning.
Okay.
Those the high level guys come in and they're trying to compete better. That's why I want to get in, so I could have 2 days, man. It's I want to.
Yeah. That's what
I want to be good at it.
Yeah, 2 days would be.
It'll help me in cardio, and then that Sundays, my boy Wayne Martin, he's a striking coach. He does privates.
Okay.
So he does that on Sundays, and I go in there sometimes, man. He hooks me up, so that's fun.
That's
really
good. Man. Well, man, this was fun. I liked it.
Yeah, we'll definitely do this again.
Whenever you go pro, whenever you're in the UFC.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll talk to Jordan Rinaldi too.
Yeah, mention us.
Right on,
Yeah,
man.
because
Tell
I'll
him if
help
he-
y'all. Because dude, he would definitely
Tell
come.
him we can do it over the phone.
Yeah, he'll do
Just
it.
call
That's
Yeah,
it.
it,
whoever
yeah.
wants to do it, we're down for it.
Yeah, he's nice. He's really legit. Really nice.
That's awesome, man. Well, man, this was fun.
We're doing another
It's
one. Thank
awesome
you,
to-
Dylan, for helping us set this thing up.
Yeah, thank you to everybody who, helped get this thing orchestrated. So, yeah, like I said, do it again, man. It was fun.
Definitely. I
Awesome.
loved it.
All right, we'll talk to you later, man.
Bye.